I told you that for the first time in human history, plants have grown on the moon? Not in a movie, not in a simulation, not in science fiction. Real green life, sprouting on the surface of a world with no air, no soil, and brutal radiation. This single experiment has changed how scientists think about the future of humanity in space, and it may be the first step toward humans living beyond Earth. Welcome back to VibeVerse, the home of smart, viral, daily content where futuristic breakthroughs, mind-blowing science, and humanity's biggest leaps forward come together. If you love space exploration, next-generation technology, and discoveries that make you say no way this is real, hit subscribe and join the VibeVerse family. Today, we're diving into a historic milestone that brings us closer than ever to becoming a multi-planet species. China successfully growing plants on the moon. Fact 1. Why growing plants on the moon is a big deal. The moon is one of the harshest environments imaginable. No breathable atmosphere, extreme temperature swings, high radiation levels. No natural soil or water for decades. Scientists believed long-term life there would be nearly impossible. Growing plants changes everything because where plants can grow, humans can survive. Fact 2. The Chang 4 mission made history. This breakthrough happened during China's Chang 4 lunar mission, the first mission to land on the far side of the moon. Inside the spacecraft was a sealed, self-contained biosphere, a miniature ecosystem designed to test whether life could begin growing off-world. And against all odds, the seeds sprouted. Fact 3. A mini-Earth on the moon. Fact 4. Why this matters for long-term missions. Every space mission today depends on constant resupply from Earth. Food, oxygen, water. That's expensive, risky, and unsustainable. If astronauts can grow plants on the moon, food becomes renewable, oxygen can be recycled, waste can be reset. Space farming turns missions from temporary visits into permanent presence. Fact 5. Space farming equals survival. Plants do more than feed humans. They produce oxygen, absorb carbon dioxide. Fact 6. Why this is a step toward Mars. Mars missions face the same problem: distance. Resupplying from Earth would take months. This lunar experiment acts as a test run for Martian agriculture. If crops can grow on the moon, they can be adapted for Mars bases, space stations, deep space habitats. The moon becomes humanity's training ground for the stars. Fact 7. The psychological impact is massive. Seeing green life on a gray, lifeless world has a powerful emotional effect. Fact 8. Life can adapt almost anywhere. This experiment proves something profound. Life is not fragile, it is adaptable. With the right tools, technology, and creativity, living systems can survive in places once considered impossible. Fact 10. A symbol of humanity's future. Growing plants on the moon isn't just science, it's symbolism. It tells us humanity is no longer bound to one planet. Exploration is evolving into settlement. The universe is no longer unreachable. The moon is no longer just something we look at, it's something we can live on. Conclusion. The first green step beyond Earth. For thousands of years, humans have looked at the moon as a silent, lifeless object in the sky. Now, it has hosted life. This single experiment represents the moment humanity crossed a line from visiting space to belonging in it. The era of space farming has begun, and with it, the future of interplanetary life no longer feels like a dream, but a destination. If this story inspired you, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe to VibeVerse, where we bring you smart, viral, daily stories shaping the future of humanity. The stars aren't calling anymore. We're already answering.